What are your thoughts about the CBDCs and everything that they're trying to implement, not just here in Europe, but also in the United States and basically in every government? What are your thoughts about it?
Fail. I'm pretty sure, because it shows also you cannot force people, but people have to first understand what is a CBDC, because
Can you explain
unfortunately not many.
Or your thoughts?
So I will try to do it as simple as possible. I don't want to play any kind of financial expert, and I'm just human defender. So I will explain in my simple words as human defender why I'm afraid CBDC. Because for me, it's one more step to make us closer to concentration camp like in China. And we see how China is using it. China is forcing people to spend money. China is forcing people to afraid if their money are frozen just because of their bad experience or bad behavior. You should not be manipulated by the state with putting pressure on your bank account. And this is something what unfortunately CBDC is giving to to any state, and it's always kind of provocation for every person who is in power to abuse power and make you basically the next slave. And none of us wants to be a slave, right? So to speak in really like primitive, really simple language, CBDC is pushing us in a time of slavery, where we completely dependent of someone's will and someone's emotion, or someone's view how they want to shape this world. If you want to be independent people who shape in our lives, we need to have a tool, financial tool like Bitcoin, but on which you cannot put pressure, and no one is staying behind it. But all of us waiting to maintain and to basically put in force this real democracy. And this is not just words, it's just real lives. And because I'm defending people who is, really suffering, who is victims of political persecution, who are victims of torture or political killings or something of some kind of these abuses. And I'm also myself was a person who was under huge political pressure. I think this instrument is extremely vital, and we need to unite our forces to defend it, to have legitimate way how to use it, and not to put in force, and to make awareness, educate as much as possible people about CBDCs, how it's harmful for all of us.